Hey, thank you for joining me. So today we've got a Gorton number 2 cooking on a hot plate. I think you want to do this on the outside because when you do that, the paint starts burning off. The temperature, according to this, is 300 degrees, but I think it's going to be actually hotter than that because the emissivity of the paint's a little different. So this one arrived. This is the way they pack them, with the sponge, because these things are sensitive to be mishandling, unfortunately. This is the Gorton number 2, and when it arrives, it should sound like that. But if with you rattle it and it doesn't sound like that, then what has happened is that the internal pin has slipped its moorings. See, I've got this one open, and what happens is this will shift out of alignment and it'll sound like that. So, or sometimes the pin breaks. That's a bad day indeed. So that's been cooking for a while, and I think the solder has melted enough so we can start taking this apart. I'm going to shift this to the side. I'm going to have something there, and now this thing is pretty hot, so I've got a T on the end of the half-inch T on the end of a nipple here. Whoa. And I'm going to there we go. And that's what's inside. As you can see, it's definitely slipped its moorings and gotten out of place there. So while this is still hot, you want to wipe off the excess solder. And loosen that up a little bit. And what we're going to do is clean this up, wipe this down some more, probably have to heat it up some more, and then make sure that this is in place before we solder it back up again. Let's see if we can get that to, it's still pretty hot. Ouch, my goodness. Oh, there we go. Boing! There we are. So that's what's inside. Occasionally you'll get one, I think I've touched on it before, where it's the bimetallic strip. It's 2 different alloys of iron and nickel with slightly different coefficients of expansion fused together. It's produced by a company called the manufacturers is called TrueFlex. So if you see TrueFlex on this side, then this has been put in backwards, and this will move in the opposite direction that you want. See here, this one has closed, and as if we were to do a time lapse, we would see this would move in this direction as it cools. If we put this on the hot plate, I think you will see it expand a little bit. See if it does that. And if it does that, that means they've fed it into the machine properly, into the die and manufacturing process. So there, it's expanded in the opposite direction. And as you see, it's Incorrect. That's only if it doesn't shut in the presence of steam or heat. So I think we will probably stop the video here and continue on maybe at a later date. Thank you very much.